Thanks, Dave. Obviously, happy for our guys to bounce back tonight. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. It wasn't going to be pretty. Watching tape of them against Texas Tech, how they were going to play us, how physical it was going to be with the guys that they have, and what type of game they were going to try to make it. So I thought we got a little better in the second half in terms of taking care of the ball. Obviously, the big stat that jumps out to get to the line 24 times and convert on a pretty good percentage of it was good. Defensively, I thought for the most part we were pretty solid. Obviously, Reuvers filled up the stat sheet. I thought Kobe bounced back pretty well in different combinations, and it was eye-opening for some others, and head-opening for Dimitri Trice in terms of the stitches he had to get. But I knew it was going to be that type of a grindy, gritty, not always easy type of game, and fortunately we were able to do enough good things to pull it out.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, we'll obviously get to the game, but can you speak on the emotions around the pregame festivities and what you felt there?
Yeah, I got a chance to look at the video yesterday in my office, and I made the decision after I watched it and how emotional I was after that 2 minutes that I needed to show it to the team yesterday. And I took the time to do that at the end of our scouting report, knowing that if tonight, right before the game, was going to be the first time they were going to see it, and then to turn around and try to tip the game and play, you're going to have a big swing of the pendulum from an emotional standpoint. And I wanted to kind of take some of that pressure off them. So we watched it yesterday together, and it was very emotional in our locker room during it and after it. But I felt, obviously, they did a very good job with that tonight. It was great to see Howard Sr. and Trennis here, and that was a neat touch with Jarrell being our sixth starter. And the crowd did a great job of a very warm ovation at the right times, and it's great to see them. It's obviously been it's uncharted water in terms of what this group and the Moore family have been through over the last 4, 5, 6 months, or 4 months now. Said sometimes I run out of words, but I thought tonight was a nice, well-needed recognition of the Moore family, and it was good to see them.
Jeff?
Greg, to follow up on that a little bit, you guys have talked about how much Jarrell likes being around the team. Who came up with the idea for him to be in uniform and that, and what do you think that'll mean to him, both short-term and long-term?
Well, we're just trying to help make his life as normal as possible. And we can't replace his mom, we can't replace his sister, but we can try to do a lot of other things to help the kid out. I can't imagine at 13 years old what that kid has gone through. It's actually Patrick Herb's idea to make him the sixth starter. I thought that was awesome. And obviously he's part of our family, but I'm sure he's going to take that with him for the rest of his life. But like I said, he's been through a lot, more than anybody, let alone a kid, deserves to go through.
Jim in the back.
I do sense it's going to take some time offensively to kind of find yourselves and find out where all the parts fit and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's our defense is ahead of our offense. Tonight was a contrasting style in terms of what we saw Tuesday night. We played a little differently, and we have to find different ways to manufacture points. And there's going to be nights, it's not the first time that we've had to grind games out. And there'll be others, because teams aren't going to come in and just lay down. They're going to try to find a way to compete. And I thought Jay's group told him before the game, just watching them against Texas Tech, the score wasn't indicative of how competitive the game was. They were able to get a little burst that extended it right before half, but we're going to have to continue to find ways and learn and grow. And like I said, I like the fact that we can get to the free throw line more frequently, and we've shot it a little better here tonight. We got to continue to do that more. And different guys in different places, different positions, had to deal with some foul trouble, and then try to get better as the game goes on. And Wednesday will be a completely different type of preparation.
Any more questions for Coach? Coach, how impressed were you with Kobe's performance today, especially compared to the first game against St. Mary's?
Yeah, I thought he took what was available. You know, he attacked and he made good decisions when he attacked. You know, he started playing off 2 feet. He started using some pump fakes and things, and didn't just launch himself at times like maybe he had done the other night. So he learned. I mean, our whole theme was today before the game was get better. You know, what have we learned in the last 72 hours? How much better can we be? And it's going to be different. You're going to get played a little differently. But we've got to become smarter, we've got to become better, and I thought he took a good step in the right direction, because he has a chance to be a really good player. But he's young, and there's got to be, you know, the best way for him to grow is to get some experience. Some of that experience is not always going to be positive, but I thought he took a step from Tuesday night.